Our textbook derives a formula we can use for finding the area under the curve. So we need the derivative of x with respect to t. That's nice and easy. 2 comes down, multiplies, power gets reduced by 1. The 1 power comes down and multiplies, and the power gets reduced by 1. And so plugging that into the formula, we're integrating from t equals 2 to t equals 5. And it's 6t to the third minus 6t squared minus 7t plus 6 for our y of t function. And we need to multiply that by 8t plus 6. Now, it's a little confusing to me why Newton thinks it's important to have so many different terms here. Because there's no trick. You can't use a special u substitution to make this easier, as far as I can tell. I think you just have to multiply. Maybe it's the textbook too. I guess I haven't looked in a while, but I don't see any other way other than distributing, combining like terms, spending 2 hours on algebra just to do one one calculus question here. I should know what 6 times 8 is at this point in my life, but I don't. 6 times 8 is 48, and t to the third times t makes t to the fourth. And then 6 times 6, I know that one. That's 36. I gotta have a little fun for this board. So distribute, multiply these. It's crazy. This 48 t to the third subtracted by 36 t squared. And then we got to multiply these. Let's see if I can do it without a calculator. 7 times 8 is 56. And that's t to the third because t squared times t. Oh, wait, sorry. It's t times t. That should be t squared up here. And then negative 7 times 6, negative 42t. And then 6 times 8, it's 48t. And then 6 times 6 is 36. Woo. We all learned a lot, didn't we? Okay, so combining like terms, we've got no other term that's t to the fourth power. These can combine to make negative 12 t to the third. These can combine. My handwriting's bad, but I think that I remember that was 56. So that's negative 92 t squared. And then this is going to be plus 6t plus 36 dt. And then we got to go term by term. So 48 over 5 t to the fifth minus, ooh, this one's nice. They were really generous with us here. That's 4t to the fourth, to the second, sorry. Wait, no, that is to the fourth. No, I'm being stupid here. What is that? Yeah, that's 3t to the fourth. That way, when I take a derivative, it turns back into this term. And 92, that doesn't simplify. We find the antiderivative. This is 3t squared plus 36t. We don't need limits of integration because, we need limits of integration. We don't need the arbitrary constant c. And then, again, I don't know why we have to have this as an exact fraction. So we don't even get to use decimal approximations for these crazy terms. So 5 to the fifth, you get divide by 5, that makes 5 to the fourth. So this is 48 times 5 to the fourth. Plug it in here, you got 3 times 5 to the fourth. Those are at least like terms. This is 92 over 3, 5 times 5 to the third. And then this is, I can just do this one. That's 25, so 25 times 3 is 75. And 36 times 5, I can embarrass myself, that's 180. So this is just the upper limit of integration. Now we need to subtract what happens when we plug in the lower limit of integration. It's crazy. You know what I do? I just type this in an online calculator. This is just silly. Type in everything you've got here instead of trying to combine like terms. So we're going to have this entire top. Unless there's some sort of simplification trick that I'm missing. I don't see any. That's the numerator. Now the denominator, that's going to be 48 over 5 Need double parentheses to protect it. Times 2 to the 4th minus 3 times 2 to the 4th minus 92 over 3 times 2 to the 3rd plus 3 times 2 to the 4th. Sorry, 3 times 2 squared, so that's 4, so that's 12. And this is 72. All right, let me pull up a calculator. Let's see if I got it typed in correctly. As a fraction, oh, something's a little bit off because I have the correct answer written off to the side. So this numerator should be 122244. So I probably just typed something in wrong. But use desmos.com/scientific for the last part. This isn't calculus here. This is just plugging in 5 and then subtracting what happens when you plug in 2. This is the only new stuff. I'm sorry. I don't think there's any other questions I can choose for this, and I'll see if I can get rid of this. But